Hey, welcome to Separate Sons Presents Rolling in the Netherdeep. We are excited to bring you a brand new tale of adventure in the lands of Wildmount. My name is Ron Murphy, Dungeon Master. And around the virtual table, we have, and here's something new we're going to try. I'm going to have everybody kind of answer a character question for when they introduce themselves. So I want like everybody to give like a what your character's hobby would be. So let's go.
Hey, I'm Bill, everybody, and I'm playing Orgoth Skull Crusher, half orc, half drow, all badass who's always ready to throw fists. My hobby is leatherworking. I love to work with leather. I made my own armor, in fact, but I also like just kind of to do it as a way to keep my hands busy.
Hi, everybody. This is Jaden. I am playing Lapis Prismawing. If you haven't been able to tell, a lot of her hobbies include reading a lot of romance. I was about to say smut. Okay, it's smut. She loves
It's
to read that.
Folks, thanks for tuning in. It's Ross. I'm playing Wilvin Grandmane, the Halfling Bard, and I think Wilvin is a whittler. He with his daggers, he'll find any piece of wood he finds lying around. He likes to shape into things. Almost I'm gonna say almost subconsciously shapes them into things. Doesn't think while he's whittling, and then like halfway through is like, oh, that's what that's gonna be. Okay, cool. So Wilvin the Whittler.
Fun the Whittler, that's amazing. Hi, I'm Jamie Seal. I am playing North, the Eladrin Rogue, and their hobby would be anything that is like blades of grass or wet or anything like that. We just like braiding these and weaving these together, just like absent-mindedly sometimes, and realizing like, oh, I just made like a mat or something. Or
Lots,
little decorations
got some
sometimes.
crafters in the house, I guess. So yeah, and welcome to the show, everyone. If everyone is ready, we can just dive right in. Um, Anything we need to talk about? Any questions? Let's go.
Someone needs help,
Yeah.
apparently. So we better just get to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
If everyone's ready, let's begin today's episode of Rolling in the Netherdeep, episode 2, Rescue Me. Last time, you were awarded the opportunity to race against your rivals to become the champions of merit. You were given potions of water breathing and told that the first to retrieve the Emerald Eye would be crowned the winners. After a harrowing race through underwater passageways, you fought a moon shark commanded to protect the prize. After fighting off the shark and the rivals, the shark crashed into a pillar, revealing a vertical passageway glowing with golden light. Water swirled around you, sucking you up into a chamber filled with trees and pools of water. A sphere of pale light surrounded a crystal pedestal upon which rested a golden pendant attached to a golden chain. So this water has just sucked you in, and you just kind of like you were in the air and you came down splashing, and there's like a hole in the center of the chamber where it goes down deeper underneath to the previous chamber you were in. But the water is pretty much knee deep here. So everybody's just soaking wet, dripping. Um, let's see. And the rivals are kind of just like getting their bearings together. And Orgoth is in a currently like in a holding Maggie Keen Eyes. And Maggie's like, let me go, let me go. What happened? And cheating again. What did you do? Um, and you see this glowing sphere of light on this crystal pedestal, and you hear this voice, "Rescue me." What do you do?
Does it look like it's getting the others' attentions?
Yeah,
The
everybody
others'
is
attention as well?
aware. Yeah, everybody's aware.
And
All of the rivals stand up as one, um, and they're kind of everybody's kind of equidistant, standing around this pedestal.
and you said that the Emerald Eye was like a dinner plate kind of thing.
Emerald Eye is a dinner plate thing. Yeah,
Okay.
it's got emeralds in it. It looks like it's round, with little embossed little center section that comes out. But the medallion that is on top of the pedestal is very small,
Okay.
golden. Um,
Okay. yeah, since I have the Emerald Eye already, and that is the goal of the
Mhm.
race,
Yes.
I'm thinking since my coat is kind of held by my belt, it's like a big pocket on my back.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna try to sleight of hand it.
Okay, make a
onto
sleight of
me.
make a sleight of hand.
Where's my sleight of hand? That's an 18.
18. Yeah, you just like everybody seems to be really entranced by the pedestal. You're not sure if the rivals heard the words, but they look very interested. You see Galsariad kind of like step a little bit closer to the crystal,
Um,
splashing through the
as
water.
as he does that, Wilvin um, steps forward. Well, Wilvin wades forward because I imagine the water is like up to his chest. Um, and he yells out, "Galsariad, you know what this is?"
Looks like some sort of magical relic. Um, what kind of
You're telling me
trickery
you
is
have
this?
you've got no idea where we're at.
He looks around. Do I look like I have any idea? And he gives you kind of like an eyebrow, like, is he lying? Is he not?
Can I insight
You
check
can insight check that.
him? Ah, dang. That's a 10.
That's a
A
10.
great insight, but that's a 3. So
Yeah. He's kind of edging closer to the pedestal. The
Be
currently the
careful, it might be cursed.
make a persuasion roll with that.
Ooh. My persuasion ain't that great. 13.
He says, "I've dealt with curses before."
I mean,
Can
look
tell
at
from
his
your
face, you
face.
know. Oh!
Both y'all taking inspiration
Twinkies.
for that.
yeah, we're becoming a team.
How
Our
high?
mutual
How high
hatred
is
for
the
this
hole?
guy.
The
We're
hole,
sharing a brain.
the hole is it's a good like 40 or 50 feet up. It's almost like this is like James Bond, the interior of a volcano, an extinct volcano. The rivals who are here are Io Chabe, um, Galsariad Ardith, Irvin Wastewalker, and Maggie Keen Eyes. And they all kind of like starting to like ease forward. And Io's like, if anyone's going to take it, it's going to be me.
Oh.
Wait, can I just check at the pedestal if it looks like there's a weight thing to it, like Indiana Jones?
Make a perception check. Actually, make an investigation. This is kind of like you.
Investigation.
Yeah, this is
It's okay. It's gonna be a better roll.
okay.
Cool.
18 again.
18. It does not appear to be trapped. It appears to be very solid. It almost looks like
And-
it's been here for like a very long time.
Can I use chill touch to trip Galsariad in a way? Just kind of touch his leg.
Make a stealth roll to get close to him.
Oh well, it's 120 feet.
That case. Make a stealth roll for casting. Let's see. Let's do that. Like stealth cast this.
Okay. That's a D12. No, not that, please. What's my stealth? My stealth's only 1. 14.
14. Let me see if he notices you. He does. He kind of like just looks at you at the little like what does your chill touch look like?
It looks like it just basically looks like a skeleton arm that has a chain wrapped around its wrist.
Mm-hmm.
But even though he sees me, I still cast it anyway.
Okay. Is that a saving throw for him? It's an attack roll for you.
Yeah, it's attack roll.
Yeah.
You're so petty.
Dude, I hate this guy. Does a 13 hit?
I have to pull up his stats. Give me a second. I have to.
We're ready for a fight.
Well, actually, I have a D&D Beyond encounter called Rival Fight, if necessary.
Oh.
It's necessary, Rob.
um,
Now's
Only
the
for
time.
him.
he currently has mage armor, so that's a miss.
Ah, fuck you.
Okay.
I flip him off.
He just kind of steps to the side, and Io's like, "We have to be careful. This could be dangerous." Um,
If
And
it's
it's the-
dangerous, let him touch it.
The voice is coming from the pedestal directly.
yeah. Oh
Yes.
yes.
Wilvin steps forward again. He says, "Do any of you recognize that voice?"
Everybody shakes their head. No.
How far away would you say we are from the pedestal?
About 20 feet, like kind of like circled around it. Galsariad is probably about 15.
Then, as everyone shakes their head no, Wilvin reaches his hand into his inner breast pocket and he says, "No one touch it." And he pulls his hand out and it's gloved, and he throws his arm out and casts Mage Hand. And as he does, it goes immediately invisible, so nobody can follow it.
Okay.
And moves it toward the pedestal, toward the pendant on the pedestal.
Galsariad actually make a roll. Yeah, 17. He's casting a spell, and he starts to cast a spell. But the second the mage hand touches the pendant, the light around the pedestal fades, and a spectral figure emerges from the pedestal. In the form of a male human, he's rising actually through the pedestal and through the amulet. He's floating above you. He's dressed in leather armor, a tattered red cape, and wears a shield. His face is framed by curly brown hair, and he bears a melancholic expression. He pleads, "I am imprisoned. Please help me." Suddenly, the ground vanishes beneath your feet, and you fall tumbling through a vortex of golden light. You fall deeper and deeper and deeper, and then suddenly stop. The golden light subsides, and you find yourself suspended in a pitch-black expanse. You feel water buoying you. Your tongue is floating in the water, as if you were back in the chambers before, like you're swimming. A vermilion light appears in the distance, illuminating the melancholy warrior, who is shackled to the ground by disgusting strands of a fleshy crimson substance. He raises his gaze to the heavens, and sobbing, it chokes out, Moonweaver, I beg of you, guide those with the power to save me. Guide those with the power to save me to the site where I first prayed to you." He looks around, and his eyes settle on you. "Oh, gods! There you are. My name is Elixion. I am lost in darkness. Long ago, I prayed to the Change Bringer. In the heart of a temple of evil, I beg of you, take my jewel and suddenly you feel consciousness leave you, as if the pressure of the water were crushing the life out of you. Elixion's voice is the last thing you hear before you pass out. "Save me. Rescue me. Please." And then you wake up. And you find yourselves like you're like laying down, like half in, half out of the pools of water. The rivals are nowhere to be seen. Wilvin, your mage hand is just kind of like actually it's mage hand's concentration, right?
I no 1 minute.
Okay, it's still floating there. It has, in fact, you see it kind of wink out as the spell ends. The mage hand is not holding the pendant.
And the light is still gone.
The light is gone. Yes, the image of the spectral figure is gone.
No.
North, you feel
Does the pool of water look like it's moving? I don't.
no. North, the emerald eye is gone.
Did they steal it from us while we were passed out?
What do you do?
Is there any other way out that we see?
Just back through the way you came, or if you can
It's
fly.
been less than a minute. We can catch them.
Fucking do it.
I'm not walking out of here empty-handed. And Wilvin strides up to the pedestal. Wants to check it right when he gets up before he snatches the
Mhm.
pendant. You would check it for traps or any sort of remaining. He doesn't have any detect magic, but just
Right.
any sort of remaining.
Are you
whatever,
checking it for
light
magic, or are you checking it for like a mechanical?
He
something?
wants to be specific.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I've already seen the magic, so I have reason to believe that magic is involved. So I'm gonna, but I don't have a means, like a real means. It's just kind of instinct. I think we're gonna go with logic. Let's go with mechanical.
Okay, go make an investigation roll.
I think Wilvin thought all of that through, like put his hand up and was just like, wait, magic or science? What am I looking at here?
How many seconds was that train of thought? Yeah.
God, for me, much longer. What is, you said investigation?
Investigation.
14.
Yes. 14. It appears to be a solid crystal. It may be buried, like into the ground, like it's solid ground underneath, and the water just kind of like goes up, and there's a little bit of like shoreline, or like exposed land, but you don't see any like moving parts or anything unusual.
Then Wilvin takes a big breath, holds it, and snatches the pendant off the pedestal.
The pendant is gone.
Oh, I thought the pendant was still there and the light was gone. This whole
No.
time
No,
I
no.
was
Gone.
looking for a
pendant-
pendant.
The pendant is gone.
Sorry.
Yes.
Then he'll touch the pedestal,
Yeah.
do like an official investigation check for
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
If it's still crystal, it's crystal.
It's
Then
crystal. It's crystal. Yeah.
great. Then he instead he puts a fist, just like pounds it right onto the crystal, and says, "Damn it!" And he turns around and he says, "What was all this for?
I don't know, but we have to catch them.
We have to catch them. Let's go back.
Go!" And he takes up the rear because he's slower than everybody else.
Okay.
Is there any way we can make North faster as we're all like running to dive back into the
Already as fast as I can be.
Nothing that I can do. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm gonna splish splash and I'm just gonna book it.
Okay.
Fuck the rest of the team. I'm booking it.
Okay, splash, splash, splash. You splash down, and you dive like straight down. The water breathing potion is still active. It hasn't been that long, and you just swim straight down into the chamber where the shark was. You see the shark kind of still swimming around, and it notices you, North.
Fuck.
What do you do?
I'm just triple dashing.
Okay. Like you look across the thing.
My goal is not to fight anything. It
Got
is to
to
catch
run.
up.
Got it. The make a perception check as you're crossing through the chamber. The rest of you get down to where the rubble is, where the shark crashed into the pillar.
That's an 8.
An 8. Okay. So you're crossing back into the area where that water is like rushing,
Mhm.
and you kind of like pop into it, and you just see her being, as you come to the opening, you see her being sucked through and pew, through the rushing water. Let me actually pull the map up real quick so I can look at it. Okay. And what do the rest of you do?
Oh, definitely going through all of that shit to follow North.
Okay. You are make perception checks as you cross.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Lapis, you
Nice.
see on the eastern wall, you came in, you appeared on the western wall, but on the eastern wall, you see where something has been like pulled away, and there's like another passageway, and it wasn't there before.
I'm going over there. I'm going to follow that area.
Okay.
And I also rolled a natural 20. If there's anything else to see.
Ooh. You see the emerald eye ditched on the ground.
Thank God for that natural 20. That
Nice.
Wilvin bolts for that. He
Okay.
lines.
Okay.
I rolled a 9. I'm just following whoever's in front of me.
You'd probably end up following Wilvin,
Okay.
I think. Oh no, wait,
Wilvin's-
Wilvin's behind us.
Yeah, I got that 25-foot speed, so
Yeah.
So I'm probably following Lapis.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lapis, you go in. It curves around, and then it seems like curves around and goes down further. You can feel like the water pressure like building a little bit, and you're swimming, and there's like a long passageway, and it comes out into. Let's see.
It's like a water slide.
Yeah. It comes out into this area, and you see this swarm of silvery fish flying about, swimming about.
But there's nothing else here.
But there's nothing
right?
else here. Yeah, there isn't an exit to the room on the other side.
I don't think they took this way. Did they take this way? I can't tell if they
Ma-
took
make
this way.
make a perception check.
I have no idea.
Perception. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You see what looks like to be on the other end. You see some like moss that's kind of like, at least looks like it used to be attached to the wall, but maybe somebody like touched it and like pulled it away, and it's kind of just floating in the water around the entrance.
Yeah, I think they went this way.
All right. Okay.
as they contemplate that, do I catch up?
You do catch up because they had to stop to look. So
As Wilvin catches up, he says, "A stroke of luck." And he's holding
Nice.
the big dinner plate that's bigger than his face. And so he just kind of football carries that under his arm.
okay,
And he says, "No way, I'm losing this again." And holds onto it tight.
okay. North, you get spit out into the chamber, and you see the tablet that's glowing on the floor of this chamber, and you leave. You take the exit, and there's like a windy passageway. It kind of narrows down, and you're swimming as fast as you can, and you get to where the octopus that you saw earlier is, and then like the and you see the octopus is kind of like swimming like up a little higher than it was, and it's kind of like aware of you. What do? You back it up, or you?
You know what? I'm gonna go path of least resistance, and I'm gonna.
Mm-hmm.
I think the path of least resistance would be the easiest because I can fail that throw and just still be there. And
Okay.
catch up to me.
Okay. Let's see. So you're going forward or you're going back? That's what I'm asking. So.
I don't think I've noticed that no one was following me.
Yeah.
You're also very fast.
You're
so
also
you probably think
very-
you're
yeah,
ahead of
yeah.
I
us.
am very. I'm fast as fuck, boy. So, I'm gonna keep going forward.
Okay. You go fast. The octopus swims up and tries to snag you. I'd like you to roll initiative. Just you.
Just you.
Oh wow, that sucks. 9.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, it rolled an 11 plus
Oh,
something.
no.
It is going to try to reach out and grab you. Okay.
Oh no, I've seen this in one of my books.
Please no.
It rolled an 11 to hit you.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Okay, the tentacle like reaches up, and like it just like tries to wrap around you, but pew, you just swim right past, and you get to the exit to this room very quickly.
Yep.
Okay, the rest of you, you're at the chamber with the silver fish swarming everywhere. What do you do? Everybody's caught up.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna try and swim over towards the
The other side.
I guess the open moss. Yeah.
Okay. The quippers, he's like they start opening their mouths, and they're like sharp little teeth, and they start swimming as one, like a cloud, almost in unison, and they start rushing toward all of you. Roll initiative.
Fuck.
10.
Okay. Lapis got a 10.
I have an 11.
11 for Orgoth.
17 for
Seb-
Wilvin.
Wilvin got a 17, and they got a 15. Okay, fish. Wilvin, what do you do? You see it swimming toward. I think Lapis was in the front, so it's swimming toward
Mhm.
Lapis.
Um, Wilvin's got this big old emerald eye too. So he's gonna. God. So this is just like it's like a school of
Mhm.
fish, like a swarm of
Yep,
fish.
with sharp
And
teeth.
Lapis is in front, and they're coming for her. I'm behind Lapis.
Mm-hmm. Like you and Orgoth are behind. Yes.
Yikes. Okay. Then Wilvin is going. He's on. Are we on solid ground, or are we like in? We're underwater.
You're underwater.
But we're on solid ground, right?
Yeah, because
Like we're standing.
It's like standing or kind of like kneeling, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then Wilvin takes the emerald out. He shoves it into the mud. Just like really wedges it in there so it can't
Mhm.
move. Swims up next to Lapis, but puts himself between her and the fish. He's not right in front of her, but he's next to her and in front of her. You know what I mean? He's catty corner. And I'm gonna, I guess, hold an action to when for a thunderclap for when the swarm gets within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
And he just turns around and he says, "Lapis, I'm so sorry," and he holds
Okay.
on his drum, just holds his hand up.
Okay.
I
Lapis.
don't know what you're sorry about. I'm scared.
Lapis, are you lose? Do you have all of your hit points currently right now? Have you taken the
Right.
damage?
I have not taken any damage.
Okay. It is not. It can sense blood in the water, like a shark can, and so it does not have advantage on you. So it only rolls a 2 and it misses. So it swims and kind of like swims all around you. So Wilvin, your thunder goes off because it's
Then
within
they
5
need
feet.
It goes, and they have to make a Constitution saving
Okay,
throw.
just so you know, this will affect Lapis because they swim in. They have to attack. They have to be in her space. So in the same space she is.
That's why I apologize.
That is a fail with a 5. What was it? Dexterity?
Constitution.
Constitution 4 then, -1.
And Lapis, does she have to make one too?
Yes.
I guess so.
Well, unless the spell says you can like say who's targeted and who's not. So
Sure can't.
no. Okay.
Fucking 6.
Okay, that's okay. It's not a huge attack, but it is going to do max damage. I'm so sorry. That is 6 thunder damage.
6 thunder damage. Croom, and the water just kind of ripples out. Okay. And it is Orgoth's turn.
This doesn't look good, and I'm bleeding
Mhm.
profusely.
Yeah.
So as a I don't know if it's a bonus action to
Mhm.
put the metal of the meat pie in my mouth,
Yeah, it's a
or is that an action?
It'll say in the spell in the description because it's in D&D Beyond. I can look real quick.
Yeah, I looked and it doesn't say what it is. It just says when you use an action. They're right there.
when you use an action,
Ooh.
yes. Okay.
I have a better action than that though, so I'm gonna just go for it. Screw
Okay.
it. I'm hurt. Who cares? I am going. You see, I'll swim up close enough to be able to attack them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll reach back into my belt and I pull out my net,
Nice.
and I'm gonna try to net as much of this school.
Fish are
that I
terrified
can.
of nets. Okay. Make an attack roll.
Yes, fear the net. All right, here we go. There we go. That's a good time for an 18.
Nice, you hit.
Yeah, plus 1 or 2 or so, whatever it is. Oh, restricted. Okay, good. So what the net does is when it is hit, it is restrained until it's free. So it has movement of 0.
Nice.
Can't do anything. It can use its action to make a DC 10 strength check to free itself, or it can do 5 slashing damage
Okay.
against an
What
AC
I'm gonna say is that because this is a swarm, you've captured half the swarm, which reduces the amount of damage it could possibly do to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Job. Good job.
Lapis.
Well, seeing that I got smacked over by lightning, I'm going to swim closer towards the exit. I don't know how far I am from it.
You are about 25, 30 feet.
Okay, okay. And that's after I moved closer to there or
No,
before?
it'll be like you'll be all the way across if you have a 30 move.
All right. So I'm gonna go all the way across,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just. I really can't believe I'm gonna fucking do this. God, I hate these people. I'm just gonna reach into my cloak,
Uh huh.
and I'm going to pull something very hard, and I'm going to chuck out a Triton arm
There it is.
to distract them.
And this arm kind of just floats into the water, and you see like bits of like flesh coming off of it, and it's kind of like floating there. And let me see if they notice, because they have a nice, tasty little um, half orc here bleeding. But they do. They are attracted. They kind of like the ones that are remaining swim. We look like they're turning around and swimming toward the arm. But it's not their turn. It is anything else you want to do, Lapis?
Whenever that happens, I just say, just hurry up, let's go while they're distracted.
Okay, and Wilvin.
Where is Orgoth in relation to where we came in? Did he swim anywhere?
No, he did not move. I believe. I think he's just like next to.
I moved close enough to be able to attack the fish
Yeah,
that were attacking.
basically
Lapis.
5 feet. Basically, moved 5 feet into the room.
Cool. Then Wilvin is going to use a significant portion of his movement to come back to the Emerald Eye and yank that out of the ground again, and again under his arm.
Mm-hmm.
Run up to Orgoth and sees obviously the large amount of blood and slaps a hand on his back, casting Cure Wounds for letting D&D Beyond roll this one for 10 points of healing. And he says, "Are you feeling all right?"
Oh, that's much better. Much better. Thank you, Wilvin.
Let's
Okay.
get out of here quickly.
The fish swim down as the arm kind of floats down to the bottom of the pool and the room, and the fish kind of and start like devouring it, tearing like this dried, desiccated flesh, like off of the bone. And
well done, Lapis. Let's go.
Orgoth.
I'm going to. Oh, this is hard. I'm going to leave.
You got a bag of fish.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if I bring the bag of fish or leave the bag of fish. I don't know how much further we have to swim. They can get out. I gotta leave the net. I gotta leave the net with the fish in it.
Okay.
And I'll just
Like,
start
just
making
tighten it up and
all
leave it.
Yep. And all due speed towards the exit.
Okay.
We'll get you a new one.
You get all the way across the room. It is Lapis's turn.
I'm just gonna, the moment I see them heading towards me and the fishes are distracted, I'm going. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay, just heading down the passageway. Okay, we're gonna go out of combat. The fish are distracted and not following you anymore.
Nice.
North. Okay, you make it to the area. You've been swimming a ways, and you make it to the area where Maggie had tried to stop you from coming this direction. And Lapis,
the one that had the fork.
the
Right?
fork, yeah. And you kind of see some shadows in the pool up ahead to the north, where you had first gone into, entered this.
Does one of these shadows look like a fuck boy?
It does look like a fuckboy, possibly. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go that way.
Okay, swimming.
Because I don't know that they don't have the eye, and I don't know that they don't have the medallion either.
Okay.
So...
So
Great.
you come out of the water, and you see all of them like running toward the elder, and like a handful of like people who are like watching, they're applauding, but like, I don't think they have it. What are they running from?
Okay, which one is? Where's Galsaria?
You see all four. You see all four of them running. You don't know who has the medallion. The you see Galsariad's there. You see him. He turns around. I'd like you to roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
And he starts
Oh, yeah.
casting a spell.
Oh, that's a nat 1, so that's a 7.
Okay, he rolls a 15. He
Ouch.
ca- and he turns around and he holds out his hand, and suddenly this rippling wave of magical gravity fills the space where you are. I'd like you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, that's gonna be funny.
Yeah,
It's a 12.
12. Okay, you take, and a failure because the DC was 13. You take 17 points of force
I'm down.
damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. And he like, so you just see him turn and run away. It's like, sorry, and runs away.
No, you're not.
I'm not really. um, okay, the rest of you. The rest of you, what do? You're just swimming along. You come to an area, another room that has lots of glowing algae that are really thick, and it tries to grab onto you but you're able to like tear yourself away. And past that chamber, you get to a fork in the road, and you in the chambers, and you see this is where Maggie was. And if you go right, you'll come to the pool where you're able to get out of the water. North, I'd like you to make a death saving throw.
That's gonna be fun.
Yes.
What's that? Oh, that's an 11. 1 success.
Okay. You get to the chamber, and you kind of see motion and light coming from up ahead as you see sunlight. Actually, no, daylight, because it's daylight now. Sorry. It's nighttime. Sorry, my fault. It is nighttime. Confusing. Cool. Yep. And
it is.
But you see motion up ahead from like torches. That's what it is, torches. And you come up out of the water. North, make a second death saving throw.
God.
Another success.
Okay. And you see the elder Ushru running toward, and he's still a ways away because it's like he was on the other island, like the island that was right next to this one. So he's splashing across the shallow water to get over to North, but he may not make it in time. But you land, you get up, and you see North down, and her body's kind of like just like like you can see like wounds on her body where something just hit her really hard.
How far away are we?
You probably just a good 20 feet. I mean, you can get there.
Wilvin, honest to God, I don't think Wilvin waits to get there. I think he gets out of the water and he's like, he just yells out, North! And he, I haven't flavored this yet. Well, it's healing word. So he casting word to be determined. I've not prepared. So this is he says whatever he needs to say for a healing word. Which is a 60-foot range. Granting North 4 hit points.
4 hit points, and suddenly you like, phew.
Thank you.
Yep.
And with that, he just he was like, I didn't need to hold my breath under the water, but that did it. It scared me. And as he's walking up, he says, are you all right?
I'm stuck in D&D healing 4. Not 47, 4, please. There we go.
Did you find him?
Still just slowly getting up.
Mark, you gotta speak to us.
What happened?
What have you seen?
They're gone. They're gone. Just slowly getting back up. Their eyes are usually blue, but they kind of have like a hazel shimmer to them. And they'll just go, I'm gonna kill that bastard, and takes off.
Yeah, as they do, Wilvin's like, North. And
You should heal, buddy.
if they turn
Don't
around,
die.
fuck.
And you see Elder Ushru coming up, and he sees the Emerald Eye and says, "We have our champions of merit." And you hear claps, like kind of scattered clapping, because they're not sure what just happened.
And Wilvin says, "Yes, yes, wonderful, thank you. Here," and he kind of
I
hands that off to
I just
the
rolled to
elder.
see how well I was just like picking up my speed. I nat one, so I basically got up, run a few steps, and he's
Elder Ushru, the orc shaman, reaches down and kind of pulls you up, like helps you up. He's like, are you okay?
I look okay to you.
No, you do not. And gives a healing for 8 points of healing for you.
I would scan the horizon. Do we see?
You do not.
Are
They
they
are
anywhere?
gone. Like because there's like several groups of crowd. There's like the islands are crowded. Like these islands that are where the entrance to the thing was are small. But as you get further away, more and more people have crowded onto the island to find out who the winner was, and they've disappeared into the crowd. They're gone. What do you do?
North, what happened to you?
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark, and I'm gonna use my earring of message.
Okay.
If they're within range, I don't know if they are. I don't know what direction they went. I am pissed off.
Okay.
And I'm sending a message to Galsarian. If I can get him.
The range is 120
120 feet.
Yeah.
He might not be in range, but I do not give a shit.
What's the message? And do you say it out loud as you cast it?
Oh yeah. And it's more of a scream of rage than anything else.
How many words is that?
One. Yeah, you don't get a reply.
I grab North by the shoulders. I'm like, North, what happened to you? What happened?
They fucking booked it, and he let me go.
Yes, go on.
Find
Go and grab them wherever they are. I'm sure
Gonna
you know exactly
find
where they
him.
are.
Lord, what's finding him gonna do for you? We've won. It's over.
They all took a punch. Everybody took a punch from them. It was gonna happen.
We will find them. They will be ours.
If you say so. Okay. Whatever.
You see a barge, like a kind of like a boat, and it's paddled by these incredibly strong orcs, and they're like, "The winners! We will transport you back to the main shore, in style. Please, we'll take you to the banquet now."
Where's my fucking hat?
Dermot has my fucking boot, my books.
Yeah.
Is he? Yeah.
When
Wait.
they
Yeah.
say
Is he
that-
around? He's got my breastplate.
You actually you see
What
you see on the island, the next island over, you see him, and he's holding all this stuff, and he's got this
They
big.
ditched him.
You see these big eyes, and he's like
Oh no!
looking around, like
Oh buddy!
He's on a different island than we were at.
yeah,
He's like across the water.
yeah. He's just like because it's just like shallow in between the islands here.
Okay,
but
God,
it's
I thought he was like stranded over there.
Oh no,
Can-
no,
can-
no! But he's like, you see him with the crowd, and he's like,
Make a stop on that island. We have our stuff, and there's this guy just probably got ditched by his party.
hi, they told me to give you your stuff back and that they were sorry. And he kind of holds it out.
Sorry. For what exactly? Yeah, the details are a little fuzzy. I'm old.
For running away, and I don't know. That's all they told me. They told me they would tell me later. Hi, here's your stuff.
Thank you.
Did you read any of my books?
No insight check needed. He did.
Okay, I have a message for Galsariad if you would like to repeat that to him.
Yes. I Did he hurt
I
you?
will not say that message because it's gonna break Twitch's terms and conditions.
Did he? Dermot says, "Did he hurt you?"
Did he hurt me?
Yeah.
I was face down in the
I
mud.
couldn't see. I'm really short.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. Like nothing. None of that is your fault.
Um,
But yes, it did hurt a lot.
and he like holds his hand to his chest, and actually, I need to find his stats real quick.
Oh, baby, no, you don't have to do this.
And he lays on hands.
Oh, baby, no.
Oh,
Well,
he's
Paladin.
yeah. Oh, he's not in this fight because he heals you 10 hit points.
What? Oh, buddy, you didn't
I'm
have to do that.
They hurt you. That's not fair. I don't know
Can we
what.
keep?
Nah,
Can we
don't
keep
worry,
him?
I'm gonna get back to them, and if they give you hell, you can always come over to our side, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I need to go pray about this. I'm gonna go to the temple of the Luxon and I just, if he hurt you, that really bothers me a lot, and I'm sorry.
I'm gonna pick a feather off my hat and like put it behind his ear.
He says thank you.
You're
If
I give him one of my books. I'm just gonna give him one of my books.
what's the title?
It's gonna be called Succubus Going After Suck Your Ass.
You're so quick.
Oh my god.
Do you have a list of these?
No, I
I
don't.
don't care. I don't want to know. I like the mystery. I like
He says, Dermot says, if you need me, I'll be at the temple. And he sadly walks off
With a naughty book in his hand.
with the naughty book in his hand. He hasn't even looked at it yet.
As he walks away, Wilvin, he hasn't said much to him, but right as he turns around and he says, your character is reflected in the company you keep. Hope to see you again, Dermot.
He nods, turns around, opens the book. His hat just flies off his head. What'd he do?
Put the daggers back on. I want to check my daggers for scratches, fingerprints, and as he does, it's really, I guess it's like one of the first times they've kind of been outside of under his jacket. Wilvin carries these like very ornate crimson ruby red handle with like mother of pearl inlay and daggers that are a matching pair. That so as he's investigating those, they're shown off to the group, I guess, inadvertently, but investigating for damage or fingerprints even.
Yeah, looks like they didn't really have enough time to like go through anybody else's belongings. They knew North had the emerald eye, and they knew the mage hand like had touched the. Oh well, they didn't know it touched it, but they knew that you possibly they grabbed the pendant and they grabbed the emerald eye, and that was it. So,
Okay.
But everything's fine. Elder. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think I'm just gonna go to the room for a while. I'm gonna go, you guys. I'll see you later.
We could all use a rest,
Alright.
but
Yeah.
we'll see you in the
First, there
morning.
is a
Lapis.
celebration. We are the victors.
Yeah, I'm gonna celebrate my own way. And as she walks away, you can kind of see the cloak part or like the arm part of the left arm. Maybe seems a little bit less full from when you guys last saw it. And she walks off.
Wilvin looks up at Orgoth. He says, I'll celebrate with you.
Oh, excellent, my friend. We will celebrate North. We
Yeah.
must go and have many drinks and a great feast because we are the
Yes,
victors.
yes.
Okay. So they escort the three of you to the back to the pasture, and a huge banquet hall has been set up like a tent, and there's like a long table, and they provide you with food, drinks, whatever you need. at some point, let's see, Elder Ushru comes up to you and says, like, you have been crowned champions. Where's your friend? There was four of you, right?
There were, yes.
Oh,
But now,
is she
now it's
okay?
three.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
She's fine.
Oh, okay.
Like introverts, it's kind of like they recharge when they're by themselves.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
of course. I would like to give the prize money. Everyone, including your fourth friend, gets 100 gold pieces, and also free rooms and board for the next year at the Unbroken Tusk. Not as good as the Bard's Right, but it serves its purpose.
It is free. That is important.
And rooms have been set up for you. Please tell your friend he gives out keys, and the keys have a little emerald in them. I do need to get the emerald eye back, however.
Oh, absolutely.
Wilvin gladly hands it over. He says,
Okay.
"It's too big for me. I don't want it."
And he turns around and it's like, the champions of merit, and everybody like claps and applauds you, and your drinks are paid for, and you have nothing but celebrations all night long. Lapis, I know what you're doing. So
yes.
yes, so we okay. And so how does the night end for each of you?
I picked in the cave. There was a satchel when we were looking for.
Yeah,
I had it under my. Is it still there?
it's still there. Yes,
I'm
they
gonna,
did not see you take it, so
I'm gonna jingle.
It's got 3 glass bottles in it,
Oh,
golden liquid.
do I know what this looks like?
It looks like it might be a potion of healing, all 3 of them.
Oh, we got
Stocked
potions
fridge.
of healing. That's amazing,
I
guys.
love that. That's awesome. Like, little hotel room shots. That's brilliant.
Would have loved to have that earlier.
The rest of you, how does your night end?
I am at the bar taking in as much of the celebration and accolades, and this has been like an Orgoth dream come true, that he now has this, in his mind, a very high level of respect amongst all the other orcs and the other people of Jigao. So he is taking full advantage of the fact that it is the night of celebration.
Yes.
So he might make it back up to the room. It really depends on, but he's closing the bar down. Absolutely.
Okay. Lapis, sometime in the night, Elder, actually, you get like who was the barkeep, that goblin barkeep at the Bard's Right, where y'all were staying before? It was Alvin. Alvin comes up and knocks on your door and says, Miss Lapis?
Yes.
The Elder Ushru knew that you were staying here and wanted to pass on the key, and your compatriots have your prize money, but I have a key for you for your free room at the other place, the Unbroken Tusk. I mean, I'm sad to see you go, but I just wanted to give this key to you and say that your rooms are available there.
Oh, all right. I guess I'll just go there then. That's fine.
Okay. You're always welcome here. Please feel free to come back and spend money here. And I consider all of you friends, especially the champions of merit. You are my best friends.
Until next year.
Until next year. He waves you by.
She actually waves goodbye without showing off her arm, her left arm.
What does her left arm look like? Just
it is actually the same color as her skin, and she actually has these finger claws that are golden surrounding them, very ornate in design. and she's extremely happy to look at it for the first time in a long time.
Orgoth, how do you finish the? Oh, was it Will? Is Wilvin? Wilvin, how do you finish?
Wilvin, he's drinking with me,
Yeah.
right, Wilvin?
Wilvin starts the night drinking with Orgoth, and probably puts away. I mean, like, uh, it's just trying to follow along with Orgoth, but putting a third of away of what he's putting away. He's like stacking drinks in front of, like full drinks in front of him when he's not done with his when Orgoth moves on. But then the drunker Orgoth gets, and the more attention he brings, the more celebration he brings, the less Wilvin indulges in that. And by the end of the night, I think Wilvin is outside, sitting on the porch with one of his instruments, probably his fife, just doing a little uh like minor melody, like
Yeah.
whatever. And he'll that's kind of his MO, is like feet up, playing a tune, hat down over his eyes, decompressing for the day, and then eventually he'll end up in his room, raiding his fridge, seeing what potions and whatnot are in there, just enjoying the lavishness.
So, Orgoth, do you actually make it back to your room?
No. I think I end up like with an arm over someone from Skaven's Folly, who was last year's winner, and I'm like, oh, it's so good to be a winner. Just head down the bar. At some
That
point.
was me last year. That was me last year. They're like clapping your back as you're passed out.
I love that.
Wilvin, there's a knock on your door, like real late, waking you up.
He shoots up, grabs a dagger immediately, throws on his duster and his hat, and answers the door with just a crack, with his foot in front of it.
It's two burly guys, and it's holding a unconscious Orgoth, smelling of ale.
And with he drops the dagger and kind of lets his breath out and opens the door the whole way, and he's like, anywhere.
And he kind of comes in and dumps him onto bed and leaves. It's like always good to be careful. I understand.
Yeah. Thanks.
And they leave.
He slams the door, and anywhere didn't mean the damn bed. So
Orgoth, make a Constitution saving throw. You did toss your cookies at the.
No, that's a fairly low number, my friend.
Orgoth lands, kind of rolls over it, and just barfs off the side of the bed.
There's a and then I did it, Mama. I did it.
Some of those like, Mom,
Brilliant.
I threw it up.
Mama, I got it all out.
After Wilvin was gonna like settle in, but after Orgoth barfs, he says, "Oh no!" And he walks up to Orgoth. He raids his pockets for his room key.
Right. Yeah.
And just leaves. He doesn't say where, doesn't tuck him in. He just leaves and goes to Orgoth's room.
Okay.
Takes his daggers with him. All of his shit with him.
So everyone falls
I
asleep.
just wanted to check in with Periwinkle.
Okay. Yeah. The
Just like had like maybe 2 drinks, was not in a mood to celebrate, which is weirdly out of character, and just like
Periwinkle Periwinkle catches up with you as you're walking back. He's like, so
didn't find it.
I didn't find it. But
No.
I haven't. People are still looking for it. No, it hasn't been found yet.
I don't know where it is, and like, look, I've had a tough day. Okay.
Sorry. I tell you what, if I hear word of it, I'll let you know. But
Yeah.
you need anything?
If you find any word about that one party that was, like, if you hear anything.
Oh fuck! They left town.
They left town.
Yeah.
Do you know in which direction?
I think they left south of here, like across the bridge.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna, like, if anyone ends up with a message about them or anything, or
Hey,
you know how to reach me.
I got your back.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, and she hands off, and North is pissed. Okay. The next morning, daybreak comes with a knock on. Let's see who's, because you all have separate rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lapis.
Yeah. What
Um,
happened?
knock on the door of your room. The voice of Elder Ushru comes through the door. Travelers, I wish to tell you something of grave import. Will you have a morning meal with me? Uh, I do have the right rooms, do I? Hello?
I'll be right out. I'll be right out.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
worry.
Okay.
I'll
Wait out
get the
here.
rest of them.
I'll wait out
Yeah.
here.
You don't have to wait. You can go downstairs. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. I'll see you downstairs.
Yeah, sure.
I'll have a breakfast banquet prepared for you.
Cool. And as she hears him leave, she's just gonna go, I just really want a single morning to myself. That's all I want. I can't wait to raise this place to the fucking ground. All right. And she's just gonna go outside, and she's gonna try and wake up the rest of the people.
Okay, you go to the room. You know which rooms they are in, because there's like ribbons and like thank you notes and like all over the, like somebody's gone through at night and like hammered, like stuck notes all over the door and ribbons and actually like somebody left a meat pie in front of Orgoth's door.
She's gonna kick the meat pie out of the way.
Ma'am.
And she's just gonna
Wait.
knock on the door super loudly.
Out of Orgoth's door, so the one I'm in, or
Yes.
out of the, like, did someone know that we switched rooms? Like, where's the pie?
I
at?
don't think
The
anyone.
pie is in front of Orgoth's room, so Wilvin sticks his head out.
What?
That guy, the priest, he wanted us to have a meal with him this morning. Isn't that
Priest?
nice?
Is it?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's get everyone else.
I'll be right there. And he goes and gets all this shit. He saddles up all his crap. That's a 5-minute process. Comes out and is combing his mustache with like a little pocket comb as he walks out his door.
You see the kind of like a mushed up meat pie on the floor in front of the door.
Says, "Was that for me? Did you?"
No. I saw it there when I got here.
It's a divey place, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, who knows what's happening around here? I'm just gonna go wake up North.
Yeah, I got Orgoth.
Wait. Yeah, wait. Isn't this You know what? That's fine. I'm sure you guys
Don't worry
have your
about it.
reasons.
And Wilman pounds on that door.
Orgoth, make a Constitution saving throw.
8.
8. You have to pound a couple of times, and finally it gets. It takes a while, but it finally gets into your brain that somebody's trying to, wake you up.
I'll stumble around, step in something. Oh no! Oh! I throw the door open.
Okay.
What? Oh, Wilvin. What?
Rise and shine.
Minute. 1 minute.
We've got a breakfast date whenever you're ready.
Oh, yeah, breakfast. Okay, yeah. Turns around and goes back in to find some water or something to try to.
Yeah, there's a
freshen
basin
up.
of water in there.
Gatorade,
Yeah. Lapis goes to North's room and knocks.
Just give a light tapping. North, are you awake?
I'm gonna get there maybe a good minute after she knocks, and I have like the little sleep mask prop on my forehead. What?
Oh, that priest
Oh,
from
hey,
yesterday.
fan mail.
That priest from yesterday. He wanted to give us breakfast or something. But yeah, he wants
No.
everybody. He said it's important.
It's important.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, we win a contest and now we have to show up for important stuff. What are we, like the new mayor of town?
I really hope not.
Please don't.
But yeah, no. Wilbin's up. I think he's getting Orgoth. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna be ready. I'll be maybe like I'll try to be quick.
No, dude, take your time. Take your time. You look like you need a lot of beauty sleep. And she says that, and she just
I
walks
don't
away.
really sleep. This is just for looks.
No, you're totally working it.
Yeah, thank you.
What color is it anyway?
It's like one of these purple ones that have like the little white eyes with eyelashes on them.
Aw. That's
The
cute.
little closed
Love that.
eyes with the eyelashes.
Mhm. One thing I should tell you now that you're all awake and have completed your long rest is that you are now level 4.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Gonna
That's a good
adjust
feeling,
this
man.
Dex to 20.
So, Dex 20. Oh my god. Oh, yes, level 4 has all that cool shit happening. Yep. So,
Yes, hi.
you all gather downstairs north. There's like a banquet, and they give you a private room actually, and there's like a large room. This is like a one table. There's a cook back there, like making omelets for you. Drow, with like his hair tied up in a ponytail, and he's got a little like bandana over his forehead, and he's just like making omelets and chopping up vegetables for the omelets and everything. And it's like
Are they taking requests?
they are taking requests, yes.
Wilvin, he strolls up with a plate. He says, "Do you have any Axbeak eggs?
I do, and he pulls up this big egg, right, like,
I've always wanted to try. Can I have an Axbeak omelet? Axbeak omelet."
and he
can't
just
even
goes,
speak, he's so excited.
shoo, and like just dumps like this, like into this. He pulls out this big giant frying pan, and it's just like, shoo, and like, do you want the egg shell as a souvenir?
And Wilvin's jaw is just like on the floor, like at this meal that's like kind of been a legend among his childhood. And he says, "Ain't it gonna break?"
It's a souvenir.
Hell yeah!
The kids
Thank you.
the kids seem to like it. So anyway,
Yeah, he'll take it.
and he just
and
throws
shuffle.
all sorts of vegetables into it, and gives you like a big giant like shield sized plate, and just puts the omelet, which is like hanging over the sides, in front of you.
Wilvin has to like look to the side around the omelet to find a table instead of over it.
Okay. Everyone else sitting. Elder Ushru, the orc, is sitting there. He's just kind of like, he's got a plate of food. It's just vegetables, no eggs on it. He's just kind of like slowly, kind of like watching you. It's like waiting for you to finish getting ready. North finally comes downstairs.
Yeah, it took a while.
Yeah.
I was getting ready real fast, and by real fast, I mean it took me about an hour and a half.
Yeah, the Elder Ushru is bored. He's like,
Ooh, I'm
yeah.
sorry, I just rolled max for HP.
Nice, awesome,
Nice.
congratulations.
Hell
Now at 39.
Just so you know,
Damn.
you could roll, you could choose to roll or take the average. So once you choose,
It's D&D. I got dice. Do you think I won't roll them?
okay. Once you all sit down, you've been eating for a while. He's like laughing, and he's asking about the contest, and it's like, so, and like what happened, and which route did you take? Like they knew like there was 2 different routes, and one was slightly shorter than the other, and he's just asking about like things, and he's like, so did you actually fight the other adventuring party? What happened down there?
There might have been a tussle or two, but for the most part,
There's
stayed
usually a
pretty-
tussle. Tame.
yeah, it was a race. We won it, but
And
it stayed a race for the most
are
part. We
the
did most of the
champions.
fighting happened with what was down there.
I think that Gulsarted guy is in love with me.
Really?
Wouldn't hit me that hard if he wasn't.
Ooh.
No, I think he hates my guts, honestly. Like you saw it. You saw it.
He definitely attacked you. It was in
What an asshole.
I was coming to save you, but I just couldn't get to you in time. Sorry.
I'm here.
You're still alive. I wasn't going to
By
be
the way,
here.
Wilvin.
Like, we did it together.
He says his conversation kind of gets serious, and he says, "So last night, I wasn't going to come this morning and just let you enjoy sleeping in. Usually, the champions are hungover and completely just exhausted. But," he says, "a vision came to me last night. A golden amulet rose to the surface of a pool of blood, and countless hands lunged upward out of the blood to grasp it. In turn, all of the hands fell back into the pool until only one remained. The one whose hand claimed the amulet was a handsome man with curly hair and a somber expression. He turned to me and said, 'They must find me, the ones from the grotto. Tell me, did anything happen to you in that place that would help me understand this vision?'"
We haven't actually discussed it like too much. So Wilvin
Mm.
turns to the party and he says, "You all saw that down there, right?"
I thought I was tripping, but yeah, like I've never taken stuff that good that would trigger that kind of vision.
Yes, we saw a glowing amulet and heard the voices of someone crying for us to help them.
Was the amulet in your vision?
I mean, we
The
saw the
amulet
damn
was
ring.
real. The man was in our vision, and by your description, I believe it to be the same one. His name is Elixion, if I'm saying that correctly.
Elixion, I don't know. That name is not familiar to me.
Well, it was handsome with curly hair. So
So what did this Elixion tell you?
Said that he needed help, that he wanted us to save him.
That he prayed to the Moonweaver in the Temple of Evil?
Temple of Evil, the only evil temple. Baxozan?
In Bazozan?
What?
There's a temple to the betrayer gods deep outside of Baxozan.
In Bazozan? What?
Do you think that could they have?
I mean, they
could
we don't have the thing, so
you don't have
they
it?
had to take it, and
the other party has it.
Yes.
I'm not native from Jorhas. Bezozan is southward, right?
It's south. You take a road called the Emerald Loop.
They left towards the south. I know that from a reliable source.
And you take the hallowed path to the barbed fields to Bazozan. It's about a 12-day journey, I believe.
They already have.
Yes, they have taken it.
They're going there. I'm sure they're going there.
Do you think they heard your vision? Could they have been a part of the vision?
I don't know.
There's no telling. They saw the light. They knew it was magic. They saw what we saw right before it was touched.
Tell me about this pendant. What you know of it?
It was there.
We don't know much. It was golden, around a golden chain.
A circle that had like this, an image in the middle carved into it. And he tries to, from the best of his memory, describe it and draw it out. And salt on the table.
Got it. He
use ketchup on your omelette.
he thinks for a moment and he says, "That is a symbol to." Give me a second. I'm gonna find it.
And was there anything about the pedestal it was on, Wilvin? Did you not look at it?
Made of crystal, but to my eye, there was nothing special about it.
Didn't look trapped either.
That's the symbol on the medallion is of the Moonweaver of Sehanin, which means the prime deities are involved.
Did he not say he prayed to the Moonweaver in the
Yeah.
vision?
The Changebringer.
And the Changebringer is Avandra.
Yeah. He prayed to the Changebringer, but the thing has a symbol of the Moonweaver.
Okay, if what you tell me is true, I believe that this medallion is a vestige of divergence.
I'm sorry, what?
I believe that this medallion is a vestige of divergence.
Sorry, what?
It, it is a relic from a time before the calamity. People do
What's
not.
it do?
People, if I could examine it, I could tell you, but it is a magical artifact. People do not stumble upon vestiges without a reason. I know that vestiges have 3 properties, which are awakened as you examine them, as you learn how they work.
And what could they do with a relic such as this? What business do these people have with Seanin?
Why does this Elixion want you to find where he prayed to the Changebringer?
What are you
All I know
implying?
is
I don't know. Maybe he wants you to possibly bring the vestige to him. I'm just guessing right now.
all I know is that I want to kick Galsariad's ass so hard that he's gonna be sneezing shit for the rest of his days. So, goals align.
If the vestige falls into the wrong hands, what damage can be done with it? We know it can release
Vestiges
Elixion.
vestiges are powerful. I would not want it falling into the wrong hands to begin with at all.
Wilvin, he's getting more and more serious as this goes on, and this time he kind of like loses his cool, and this is very out of character for Wilvin, and he takes out one of his daggers and he slams it into the table, and he says, "Damn it, how powerful!" And it's dug into the table.
It's do you know what artifacts are? This has been granted with powers from the gods.
He yanks it out of the table and turns around to kind of like compose himself again, and has left the conversation just for a brief moment. But like Wilvin lost his cool for a hot second.
I would go, just for the fact that I'm mad at these guys. I don't care whose hands this falls into, honestly. But just because I'm mad, I'd go.
Well, they did try to kill you, and that is
Almost
a debt that needs to
succeeded.
be repaid.
Not they. He.
Well, as Wilvin said, you are with the company you keep. So, I don't think anyone tried to stop them. Or him.
Would you have stopped me if I tried to stab him?
After he tried to kill you, I doubt it.
No, I'm not saying after.
I mean, I just wanted to steal his shoes, but you do you.
In the
Because if
spirit of the competition, we were not supposed to fight each other. They broke that spirit. They broke that agreement. Now it seems they've taken a powerful artifact with potentially evil intent.
Which we are gonna get back, as Wilvin turns around. And he says, and if I've got anything to say about it, we're gonna beat them to Bazusan.
Yeah, we're wasting time here.
Then I wish you good luck on your journey. And
Do you think is Bazzoxan reachable by water by any means?
it is not. It is completely landlocked.
Can we make it further on the road by taking the river?
The river goes really far out of the way.
Gosh.
The Emerald Loop is really a straight shot. And I put a map of the area.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, into the chat. But it's a straight. The Emerald Loop is the fastest way. It's a straight shot.
Okay.
Once you get to the hallowed path, there's a way station, and you just head east from the way station.
So where we can get horses, more bounders, something like that.
We can provide horses.
I think if we use horses, it'd be a little bit faster than them running around.
Yeah.
Even though they had a head start, like a half a day head start.
Mm-hmm. The anything for the champions of merit, especially in a serious situation like this.
We need your best horses, your fastest.
Jack and food would mean peace.
We can do that. Okay. He says, getting up, and he says, I'm going back to the temple. Is there anything else I can do before we... I'm assuming you're going to be leaving as soon as possible.
Yes, I need a net. I need some place to buy a net, and we probably should have potions that help us.
Oh, I found
Yeah.
these in the cave. So I got one. There's 2 up for grabs.
Oh, hey, wait. Did anyone give you my prize money?
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
How much do I get?
Mhm.
You get 100 gold pieces.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. All right.
Were those potions the only ones to be found?
Yeah, it's the other ones I found in that satchel.
Oh, were there? They weren't at the Unbroken Tusk. There weren't any in there. Never mind.
Okay.
I made something up earlier.
Yeah, these are the stuff from the race.
Yes, that makes sense.
Okay.
So who wants one? I'm getting rid of 2.
Take them.
I'll take one. Probably
One for
smart,
you and
since I
one
seem to
for
be
you.
particularly tasty to everything we've been fighting.
So what do you do to prepare for your journey? They will have horses at the bridge that goes across the river, ready for you.
Wilvin would like to purchase a crossbow before he leaves, if he can find a place.
Easily. You get. He even gives you a 20% discount from players' handbook prices.
Hell yeah!
Money.
Anything for the champion of merit.
Hey, I'll be back in the next year. Hope you remember that.
To buy another net.
Okay. Same thing. Get a discount.
I'm gonna inquire about climate and expected weather. See if we need
Swampy.
anything special. Swampy.
It's
okay.
very because the weather patterns in that area, especially in the barbed fields, it's definitely where one of the major battles in the Calamity occurred. So there's just like weird magical effects that sometimes can happen. Demons and devils can be found wandering around. Oh no. Hi, there
we
you
go.
are. Okay.
Here I am.
But it tends to be hot and humid and just muggy.
Okay. I'm gonna buy some lemongrass bundles that I
Mhm.
can burn
Okay.
so that I don't get too many bugs.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get some new reading material.
Okay.
It's gonna be a long trip.
Is there a price in the PHP for a lemongrass bundle?
I'm gonna let's just say 8 copper. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go spend my prize money on another couple of potions of healing if there's anybody selling them. 'Cause it's
Make an investigation check. It's the
Mm.
problem is that like
Yeah.
people. This is
not
like
easy.
everybody came into town, and so they may be sold out.
Yes, makes sense. No. There's nobody even nearby that sells liquid. I'm sure. No.
That's probably something Wilvin would look for as well.
Mhm.
Potions. How will we go about looking for what's the roll?
Investigation. The DC's kind of high. People have been in town for a while for this celebration, and people are sold out.
Not me.
Not you. Anybody
I
else?
found nothing.
What about poisons?
She can help you. She can set you up with that.
I'm gonna look for that because
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna be there with a vengeance.
Okay.
You tell
Okay.
me whatever I get whenever we get.
I'll look at that here in a little bit. So, okay. We can play around and see what's good and fun. The poison's fun. Okay. Anyway.
Oh no! You're... I didn't say anything.
Okay, so you set off across the bridge, and your horses, Wilvin, they've got a strong pony ready for you. Like goblins, a lot of goblins, smaller stature, so there's like a horse that fits you perfectly.
Cool.
And
Can I name mine? Can I name mine Chapstick?
yes.
Yes, I'm naming
What's
mine
that
Chapstick.
mean?
Well, it's a stuff that you use on your lips. I don't know if they have them around here in Jacau, but it makes them super soft and moist and makes sure that it doesn't crack.
Sounds like a brand name more than a product name.
Well,
Isn't that like lip balm?
probably.
Sounds like something you'd hit a very proper gentleman with.
All I know is that a lot of people like to eat it for some reason because it tastes like, I don't know, an imitation of strawberry.
Fascinating.
Doesn't that make you want to eat it though?
Yeah, that's why a lot of people like to eat it. I don't know why. It's like waxy.
Blech. Okay.
You know what? You had my interest, now you lost it.
So you're traveling to the south. It is eventually the plains that getting away from the river. The plains kind of like turn to, it's like dusty a little bit here. The blasted trees, like so there's some like scrub-looking trees, but it's mostly just like not a lot of vegetation in this area. And as you travel further south, it gets wetter and wetter, and the ground's softer. And so you travel about 2 days. Is there anything specifically you want to talk about during these 2 days as you travel?
Yeah, I think as the first day ends and everyone we maybe settle into a rest situation, Wilvin would find a quiet moment in the conversation to kind of clear his throat. I have something to say if this is the direction we're headed. I'm no stranger to the workings of Sehanin. And he pauses and he's kind of clearly digging into a tough place, and he says, Sehanin was who my people, my clan, worshipped and revered for as long as I can remember. We would join in the elves in the wilds, and we would do our rituals to Sehanin. And not long ago, my entire clan was eradicated. Every one of them, to the best of my knowledge, is gone. I have only a little left of what was left behind, a few trinkets here and there. But if we're headed toward a situation that involves Sehanin, I don't want any of my dealings, any of my history to have not been shared with you. I don't want it to come out the wrong way. So this means a great deal to me, far more than I thought it would.
Wilvin, you have helped me. You all would not know this, but for years, since I was a child, have dreamed of winning the Festival of Merit. I will do whatever I can to assist you in your needs, to fulfill your dreams, and carry on your name. We are all winners. We are the winners of the Festival of Merit. We are a team that will be spoken of for generations. Our lots have been cast together, and I will not see that easily pulled asunder. So I am here for you, Wilvin. He slaps a big paw on your shoulder.
Much obliged, Orgoth.
No, I've stopped my dealings with the Moonweaver the day I left home. But I don't know. Wouldn't mind doing it for a friend.
I don't know what role Sehanin had to play, if any, in the disappearance of my family. But they were devout. So I've got to find some answers.
I hear you. And whatever we find, if it's bad, don't think too much of it. The gods have their own designs.
I've seen bad. Bad can't hurt me anymore.
We all say we do, but then we say so we see something worse.
Try me. But he kind of like shuts down for the rest of that rest. Whatever he doesn't share too much more. He's kind of gone into thought. He let himself go there, and now it's hard to get out of there. So, but that's pretty early in the trip. He wants to share that. Once he lost his cool, it was time.
That was probably the first night that you camped.
Yeah, it was weighing on him.
Okay. The end of the second day, and because you're on horses, I'm basically, you should be able to get there in a total of 9 days instead of 12. 6 days to the way station and 3 days to Baxazan. On the end of the second day, you are starting to get late. The sun's starting to set, and it like the mountains to the east are kind of like just looming over everything. And as the sun sets, you hear this shrieking coming from ahead.
Shrieking as
in a loud, no, like some
not
monstrous,
humanoid.
not humanoid at all. Like just wah! This deep-throated, loud, and you hear a kind of a trumpeting noise. And you come over a hill, and you see this strange bird-like thing, but there's like this black mist that seems to surround it. And let's have everybody make an Arcana check to see if you know what this is. Like some of you may know, you probably know from other things, but let's see if
17 for
17.
Wilvin.
You've heard
8.
of
Where's
8?
my Arcana?
Yeah.
There's a big bird.
8.
Hold on. That's 15.
Okay.
15.
It's like kind of like, it looks like a kind of a small dragon where it's more like where its front legs or its wings, and has a long tail, but it's like black smoke coming off of it. 15 and above, this is a gloom stalker. And you see it diving at this pair of mammoths. And the mammoths are just kind of like ignoring it. It kind of lands and tries to like claw at it. And the mammoths just ignore it. And then the creature jumps into the air, flies high, and sees you riding over the hill. And starts flying your direction. What do you do?
Wilvin turns to everybody and says, "Spread out!
Is
We're
there
a larger target that way."
any cover?
You're on top of the hill. There's some There are some trees at the bottom, like just scrubby trees. Very barely any leaves on them, but there's more cover at the bottom of the hill. It's about 300 feet away.
Oh boy.
Should we go back to the trees?
Cover is best.
Yeah.
It's got the jump on us in terms of it's got the altitude. So if we can have cover, we might as
Yes.
well.
Okay.
I'm turning
that way.
Chapstick around.
Okay.
Wilvin will like move away from the group, like out to the left
Out.
to.
Okay.
Don't give it a name. You're gonna be sad if it dies.
The
Run, Chapstick, run.
So who goes forward? Who goes back? Like, tell me what you're doing individually. North.
I'm going for cover.
Okay, down the hill toward the trees. Lapis.
Also going for cover. I want to make sure Chapstick is okay.
Okay, Wilvin kind of heading off to the left.
Same direction.
Got it,
But
okay.
like, not traveling in a group. Just
Going that
his own.
direction. Okay, Orgoth.
Yeah, and I go the same direction, but I'll go the opposite side from where
Right.
Wilvin went. So
Spreading
we're
out kind of in a line.
Spreading out, but towards
Okay.
the cover. Yeah.
Okay. It flies and starts diving toward you. Let's see. You've got one round until it's coming in. What do you want to do?
Can I hold an action?
You can.
If it dives for me, I'm gonna kick off my horse and roll down.
Okay. Anybody else holding an action?
Shit, I learned a bunch of new spells and then they didn't save. So give me a second. I forget what they do.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull a boomerang out
Okay.
and hold an action that if it gets within range, is coming at me, then
Mhm.
I'm gonna let fly.
I'm also gonna hold an action. If it gets close to Chapstick, I'm gonna cast blindness deafness on it.
Okay.
Blindness. It's ass.
Okay, let's see who it goes toward. It's going toward Orgoth. Biggest target. Let's roll initiative, everybody.
Ooh,
Who will
there we
betray
go. That's a
me?
reasonable roll finally.
Damn, my roll sucks.
16.
16
Oh my
for
God.
Orgoth. North, what do you get?
8.
8. Lapis.
7.
7. Wilden.
Dice is going away.
21.
21. And give me a second. So Orgoth, it dives toward you. Let's just start at the beginning of the round. Wilvin, what are you doing? So it's going toward the right side of your formation, basically. If Wilvin went left, Orgoth went right. So it's one on the very end.
Wilvin, he continues to book it with the horse, but he says, he yells out, "Orgoth, watch the skies!" And he gives a big on his drum on his hip, and that's a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Nice.
Orgoth.
And
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Wilvin.
no, that is it. I'm done.
Okay. Orgoth.
Well, I'm going to use my held action to
Yep.
throw my
Throw the boomerang.
Boomerang.
Roll to heat.
That would be a 9.
9 misses. And it returns to your hand. Pew! Anything else, Orgoth?
But it's closing on me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put the boomerang away.
Okay.
It's coming on me, and I'm gonna because that was my action.
Anything
I don't
else?
think no.
Okay. It is going to shriek at you. So suddenly, it lets out this "Wah!" and the horse kind of like bucks a little bit. I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-mm-mm.
And because you're spread out, nobody else is affected.
17.
17, you succeed. However, let's see, roll a d6 of okay. You see around the skeleton, around the horse, these skeleton arms come out of the ground
Oh.
and they start clawing at the horse. Let's see. Yeah, somebody look up riding horse stats. real quick. 2 hits for 3 points each, so 6 points of damage to your riding horse. And I'd like you to make an animal handling check.
Oh my.
I'm gonna send you a screenshot of the stats in the Discord.
Okay, thank you.
Ooh, 19 on animal
19.
handling. 18
Okay.
plus 1.
Yeah,
Let's
you
go.
managed to control your horse and to get them to control as the strange like bone like hands reaching out and clawing at the legs of the horse. And it is, as a bonus action, is going to teleport Shadow Step over to, let's see, so it's Orgoth, North, Lapis, Wilven. Let's do that.
That feels right.
Yeah. So next one over is Lapis, and it's just like right on you. Suddenly it appears, like these black smoke appears, and it steps out of the black smoke and just right in your face, flapping its wings, shrieking at you.
I still haven't held actions.
You can do, if you haven't held action, it can go off.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to blind this guy if I can.
Okay, got close enough. Yeah. It's a saving
Con
throw.
save,
Con
yeah.
save. That is a 2 plus not probably a whole lot, but
Let's go.
yeah.
Nice. It is blind.
Blind. So it'll be at disadvantage to attacks. Okay. When is that? Does it until at every
At the end of
round?
each of its turns, make another con save,
Oh, awesome.
and it only lasts a minute.
Okay, it's 10 rounds though. North, your turn.
Okay, so the thing is basically next to me on Lapis.
Yeah, they're like 20, 30 feet away. So
Now, how does mounted combat work?
you can ride your horse. I mean, it's like you basically use your speed, like
Okay.
the mounts speed as your speed.
And is it within melee with Lapis?
It's right on Lapis. Yeah, it teleported right next to Lapis within 5 feet.
Okay.
It nothing personneled me.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do the thing and get closer.
Okay. Like
Just do the very like cavalry thing and get the sword out,
Uh-huh.
whip it around, and go for a slash.
Okay, roll to hit.
Woo! That's a 24. Oh
20
wait, no. I changed my dexterity 25.
Oh, nice. Roll your damage. You slice and dice it.
That's a sneak attack, right?
Yeah, it is, because Lapis is within 5 feet.
Okay, nice. So that's the sneak attack dice. Plus the rapier is a D8. I'm gonna have this one. That's 10 damage.
10
Piercing
damage.
to the thing.
Nice.
And if I have any movement, I'm gonna pull. No, I'm gonna stay in there.
Okay. Okay, just kind of like pull up with the horse and kind of like to do.
Bonus action disengage, pull back if I have
Okay.
more movement.
You do. The horse. What's the riding horse's movement?
Riding horse's movement
40?
is 60.
60. So you have plenty. You have like another 30 if you wish. Okay. Let's see. Lapis, your turn.
How he's still right on my ass, isn't he?
Yeah, just flapping, shrieking in your face.
Shit. Just trying to figure out if North was very close to me or not.
She was, but
Not
then she was
anymore.
not. Yeah.
Not anymore.
All right, because this is a 10-foot radius sphere, and I want to point it in a direction where it won't hit Chapstick.
Definitely. Well, you can
I mean,
definitely.
and north.
Yeah.
I guess.
And you can definitely like, because it's 3-dimensional, you can like go up in the
Afterthought.
air. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it up in the air.
Okay.
All right. So it is another con save for it.
Okay. What spell is this?
Wither and bloom.
Wither Bloom. That's actually a 19 on that roll.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, it takes half damage at least.
Yeah.
So half of 8 is 4. So it takes
4 points. Necrotic.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Top of the round, Wilvin.
Wilden, seeing it flailing blindly, is going to take the opportunity to maybe draw some of its fire out a different direction. He's going to keep pace, his normal pace. I guess keep in line with maybe yeah. Here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna keep his normal pace. He's gonna pull out his new crossbow and he's gonna shoot his shot.
Okay. It's
And-
blind, so you're at advantage.
Oh, thank God. Let's roll another one.
Can't see you.
Yes. How do you roll a 3 and then get worse on the second one? Son of a bitch.
No.
So that's a 7 to
Okay.
hit.
Okay.
With advantage.
7 misses. The crossbow bolt goes wide.
Great. Then I think that's it.
Okay.
There is no Grandmaster plan if he missed. So he's just gonna keep riding.
Okay. Orgoth.
Are they the skeletal hands still clawing on the horse?
The skeletal
they
hands
come up
like
and
basically
disappear?
came up and withered away as it kind of like is
Great.
and withered away at the end of its turn.
Can I steer the horse in the direction of where this thing is attacking Lapis?
Yes, easily. Yes.
Great. I'm going to go that way, and then I'm going to try to jump off the horse and grab this thing.
Okay. This is a grapple.
All right.
So it's going to use its athletics.
Great. I will
Okay.
use my strength athletics.
This is a +9 for the Gloomstalker, which has a 22 strength.
And I'm going to I roll before you even roll. I roll. Oh, well, I guess I can wait on Bardic Inspiration to hear your number, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
do
you can.
use it first.
Basically, like until I announce, you can use it. But if I start announcing it, you can kind of interrupt me. But yeah.
Once you hear the number, once it's a pass or a fail, once you determine whether it's pass or fail, that's when you can no longer use it. So I don't.
But
does that
I'll
count?
know whether I passed or failed once I hear your number. That's my
The
question.
Right,
number
so
is
I don't
number
think-
is 27.
I,
Like
Yeah, yeah.
this is what happens. You jump
Yeah.
off and you grab
Right.
onto it and it starts flapping its wings and taking you like higher.
Right, and I realize I can't like get its wings, so I just let go and
Yeah, just
drop to the
drop
ground.
to the ground. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else?
That was my action, my attack, and my no. I'll yell at it. Come here, come to me.
Its turn is now. Let's see if its shriek recharges. No, it does not. The it says gladly and dives toward you. And
It talks?
no, it does not talk.
Gladly.
Gladly. It's actually going to make a snatch attack on you. It's like, you want to
Alright.
come with me? Let's come with me. That is a 14 plus 9, so 23.
Yeah, 23 will hit.
Okay.
you can add the Bardic Inspiration to your AC.
That one. Then,
If you want
I mean, I have a 16, but still.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
it's
Um,
No, I get it.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
you take 9 points of slashing.
All right.
You take 12 points of necrotic,
That's 21 altogether.
and you're grappled.
Jesus Christ.
And it
Awesome.
flies. Let's see, what's its speed? Its speed is 8. Its fly speed is 80. So it flies. It flies up into the air, kind of an angle, back away, like back down the hill, the opposite direction the way you came from. It goes 40 feet because it's like kind of flying up. So you're about 40 feet up in the air and 40 feet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Party time.
Oh. Hmm.
North, what do you do?
Okay, so it's going like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what. My teleport is only 30 feet of the hill. No, I can't do that. By the way, last turn I forgot because I am not used to using weapons. I'm usually a spellcaster. I had another 5
Damage?
to add to that. Yep.
Okay.
Uh.
Let's do okay. Okay.
I cannot make it with the teleport. I cannot make it physically because it's in the air, so I'm gonna have to use my short bow.
Okay.
Is it technically engaged with Orga?
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it still blind?
Oh yeah, it is blind.
Should be.
Let's thank you for that. Thank you. Let me roll again. That's still a 20 to hit.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Then I would use my die because then I could actually maybe not get hit.
Oh.
Oh no.
Come
Oh
on,
no.
come on, baby.
Okay. Just rewind.
4. Damn, 20. Meets it.
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah,
Oh.
meets it, beats
Yeah,
it. So
hits it
barely
right
got
on it.
me.
So everything actually happens as planned.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Um,
when it's blinded, do I get advantage on the hurt or?
You get advantage on the
No.
attack. Yes, you do.
Okay, so I'm going to use my short bow, and I'm gonna try and get it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Come on. Come on.
That's a 25.
That hits.
Hey, I'm within 5 feet.
Yep. That's sneak
Yeah.
attack.
Huh?
Okay, so
is
short
sneak
bow is
attack.
another d6, so d6,
Mhm.
d6, d6. Okay, oh my god, that's a shit roll. That's 11.
11 points of
Yeah.
damage. Still.
Wait, what's the reach with the oh no, dagger is not good. No. Or the range.
40 feet.
Does that count as an offhand attack? No.
You can throw your
No,
dagger as an
it's-
offhand. It's just you can't add any pluses to it.
No, I would be in long range.
Okay.
So that cancels out the
It would
advantage
cancel
for
out
a
the
straight
advantage.
roll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay, it's throwing the dagger, fleeing the dagger.
No, that's not gonna hit with 13.
13. Let me check. No, it's a 15 AC. Just
Close.
misses.
So just go.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna move my movement just to try and keep in speed
Mhm.
with it.
Okay. Lapis.
How far is it from me?
It's about 40 feet. It was right next to you, and then it grabbed Orgoth and flew away, back the other way. So about 40 feet. 40 feet up and 40 feet away.
All right then. So, yeah, I can still hit this guy with my ray of sickness.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and hit it with my ray of sickness.
Okay. You're at advantage because it is a ranged spell attack.
Good, because that wasn't gonna hit it, and that's even worse.
Oh no. Phew, the sickly beam misses to the side. Anything else, Lapis?
Oh God, not really. There's not much else I can do.
Okay. At the top of the round, suddenly you hear horse hooves coming from back the way you came. Orgoth, you see it first. You see this horse. You see this little goblin wearing plate mail riding over the horse. And he pulls up his crossbow and fires at the Gloomstalker, and that's where we're going to stop for the day.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
So Dermot
What-
to the rescue.
What a Banff. Like,
Oh,
what
no.
a guy who just, sat on the shore the whole time we were underwater, had no idea what was going on, just sat with our shit, nice, was still there when we got up, and now he's here to get, someone said in the Discord that dude, if they left town without him, he needs a new party, and
Yes.
I agree.
Oh.
Yeah, because
This-
they literally did say, yeah, they all left. They're gone. They gone south, and
They
it's like, what
gone.
about
I,
Dermot?
I thought maybe they picked him up and then left.
They just left him. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, they
they're
wanted.
giant assholes.
Well, well, I can't tell you, but they
Well,
left him.
Yeah, especially like Maggie being all like, "Oh, Orgoth cheats," and then it's like, but you don't fucking stop Gal Sariad from doing shit.
Hey, there's got to be a history there somewhere.
Double standards. Oh my god,
Yep.
Maggie.
No.
Awesome. That was a great game today. We had a lot of
Oh,
stuff
man.
happen. Some great
Awesome.
role play. So much fun.
I'm really excited for what's coming up.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Anything we need to talk about before we head on out.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody who
Yeah.
stuck around with us. I know
Yeah.
some people were tuning in; they had to come and go. But if you've been here, if you've been listening to us, thank you so much. If you're listening on the podcast version, equal parts. Thank you. Just thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, give
Had
us a
great time.
review. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
You know, we are willing to hear what you have to say. Let's go ahead, go around, do a wrap up, drop your social, promote anything you want to promote, and let's go.
Hey, everybody, I'm Bill, or at Bill Roper on pretty much every socials, or at Bill Freakin' Roper, especially if you hang out on TikTok, where I talk a little bit about D&D, a lot about Disney Infinity. And this is the big game that I'm focused on right now. I've got some more stuff happening later on in the year. It's going to be super exciting. And I am just so excited and honored to be playing with everybody at this table. This is amazing.
Hi everybody, this is Jaden playing Lapis Prisma Wing. My social is just Foxtrot Fallout on Twitter. I hang out a lot in the Discord if you ever see me around. And yeah, fucking play Final Fantasy 14 with me. That'd be fun.
That sounds fun. Folks, thank you for tuning in. I'm Ross. I've been playing Wilven Grandmain. You can find me on socials at GriffRM. And I guess I'd just like to, the Discord is I'm always plugging, come join us in the Discord, it's a blast. But for me personally, just come join me on Instagram at GriffRM. It's the same stuff. I do a lot of my music over there. I play guitar, piano. I've been playing a little with the kalimba. I busted that out the other day. I was playing Zelda 2 with the kalimba. So yeah, come join me on my Instagram. That's kind of like my actor artist account. So Twitter's a lot of D&D, and Instagram is a lot of what I do as my profession. So come join me there.
Hey, it's Teal. I was playing North, and I will still be playing North, but yeah. You can find me on Suburban Cryptic on Twitter, and Art Fight as well. It is still July. Come over in the Art Fight. I'm Team Bloom. I'm going to draw OCs, and Team Wither can kiss my butt.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, join the Discord, join the Patreon. Join us next week to
Yes,
see where this is
please.
going.
That's good.
Thank you so much for being here.
My name is Ron Murphy. You can find me on Twitter at Ron88Keys RBDM. Please follow us on Twitter at Severed Sons DND. You can find the Severed Sons Rime of the Frostmaiden podcast on any podcasting platform, along with the audio of this stream. It comes out a week after the live show. Please share us with all your friends. We already talked about the Discord. Join our Patreon for early access to episodes. That's important. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast, gang at Critical Role, all our listeners and fans, and everybody. Keep on rolling. Later.
Peace.
Bye.